Hey guys, so as I'm editing this video, I realized I have over 20 minutes of footage and it's all in slow motion. I have no idea how I didn't notice that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna speed through those clips and just put some music in the background. So it'll just be a sped up haul from what I got at Home Goods the other day. And hopefully you guys can enjoy that. And I'm crossing my fingers the next clips are not in slow motion, so enjoy. This in here. I did have to take off the laminate that I was in, but I will just tuck it in with this stuff so that I remember that's where it's going. But it's so pretty. So one of the things I haven't talked about on my channel and I've been wanting to is why we live with my family and why we converted the garage into a space for us. The reason's pretty easy is we moved up here when COVID was still going pretty strong and it was still something to worry about. So my family was like, hey, just come stay with us. It'll just be safer that way. Don't worry about trying to find a place. Our goal was to just buy a house up here, but our son was just really happy to be with family. He made amazing friends in his community, and we just couldn't bear to like move him away from any of that just for us. So it ended up working out really well, and we love living here with my family. Our son has his own room upstairs, and that's the room that we would actually stay in when we'd come up from LA to visit. Family, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it is a little hard and it does drive us crazy, but it is what it is. You know, if you live with family or have lived with family, it happens. But at the end of the day, it's really nice because with my schedule and still being a stay-at-home mom, I get to take care of my grandma and be there for her, support her, take her to her appointments, whatever she needs. And I think my family likes having that sense of security of more people in the house, and the house just feels so much more alive. Since my grandma's health isn't that great, so it's just really nice to be able to be here for her and support her and help take care of her. We've made small conversions to the garage, but at the end of the day, we'd rather invest that money into a house. It may not be perfect, and it's definitely not the way that I would have my home, but at the end of the day, it's a roof over our heads, and we're just super, super grateful. So if you're in the same situation, you're not alone. Man, I've never been able to just spend the whole day. Ooh. My PJs. I put some barbecue chicken in the oven, so let's see how it's turning out. Ended up shredding the chicken. I made some sliders with some royal Hawaiian bread and some potato salad. It's almost midnight. It's 11:47. I'm gonna get this vlog up and read a little bit before I go to sleep. Try to go to sleep. And then tomorrow I will do some editing before I have to get ready for work and leave. Good night. I ran out of my foundation and I forgot. I told myself the other day, don't forget. I have the Givenchy Prisme Libre. I don't even remember what color this is in, so I'll have to look at my Sephora in-store purchases so I can find out what color it is. I know it's like one of the lighter ones, but anyway, I'm completely out, so I'm having to use my slip tint in number 2. But I put a ton because I was talking to my husband and I'm like, oh, I don't know why I was putting it on like if it was a foundation. But I had put so much like bronzer and everything, so now I look a little too dewy. Okay, see the difference between that, how it toned it down? So now I'm having to make sure I pat in my, what is it called? My translucent powder. Oh my god. Just to like matte it down. And then I saw this thing, because if you wear glasses, make sure you like put it on the sides of your nose so that way you don't end up with the dents, because I end up with like the dents in my makeup from my sunglasses. So and I made the mistake of leaving my hair net on for too long, so now I have a whole line across my forehead from it because I completely forgot that I was gonna do that. And I'm kind of laughing at myself because it's like I put all this makeup on to look dewy, but I've just mattified it with my powder. But it's fine because I'd rather make sure I've set my makeup properly, which I actually need to leave in like 10 minutes. So I want to make sure my makeup stays. And I will be putting on some of the Fix Plus Prep and Prime. So hopefully that helps. Okay, let me finish this up and then we'll go.
really hard right now. And it's windy. So hopefully I'm okay at work. I've got another one of my Mabel coats, but this one actually has like a thick Sherpa lining on the inside, like a wool lining on the inside. It's really thick. I love it. And then I've got my gray Lululemon beanie. I love this beanie. I've had this for years, and it's just like just as comfortable as the day that I bought it. Also, I brought my scarf because it's cold. My black scarf, wool gloves, and I actually bought these at Whole Foods here. And you know, like they sell a lot of stuff that's like handmade or whatever from like different countries or things like that, and usually the proceeds from that goes straight back to whoever made them. And so these were made by a woman in Peru, so I guess different women in Peru make like these gloves and all that. They had like different colors and designs, but I loved these because they were a neutral tone. I think I paid like $35 for these, but it's nice to know that my money was gonna go back to help them and their families and all of that. So, and I just thought it was pretty cool because like these are sick. Like they're so freaking comfortable. They keep my hands warm, and I love that like they're fingerless, so I can still use my fingers, you know, and type and, you know, all of that. So yeah, I just keep these in my car so that I can pull them out as needed. So I'm running a little late to work. This weather is atrocious, but welcome to Seattle. I'm just worried. I hope I'm inside, not having to run around today, so that I can stay warm, because I'm feeling much better. Like I feel like I'm 95% of the way there, honestly, maybe even like 97%. So I'm feeling much better. Also yesterday I did take off my press-ons and I did some new ones, and I'm getting faster at them. Also, I didn't do like the 3D gel builder. I ended up just using like what's it called? It's the 3D gel in a tube. So I ended up just using that since I wasn't gonna go like super crazy with like charms on my nails. But I did end up doing pretty cool stuff, and I am getting faster because it didn't take me the whole night or anything like that, and I think I finished around 10:30 or 11 in between doing stuff. I'm really proud of them. I wanted some like Christmassy nails, so I ended up doing these. And I did a little, but I think I want to get a different type of gold. Like I want like an antique gold color, like the kind that looks like you just melted down the gold, because this is a little too yellowy for me. I do like it, but for certain things I want that like liquid gold, you know, almost like when Khal Drogo melted the gold down and then put it on Daenerys' brother's head, that color. And this is my other hand. I did the cat eye on this one. Did that. Put a little star on the side. I did a little stripes, almost like candy cane with some stars. Did this. And I ended up doing a bow. That was my first bow I've ever done. So I think it came out pretty good. I ended up putting a pearl in the middle because I wanted it to stand out, and then I painted it with that gold color. But like I said, I want more of like this type of gold. And this is a little too light. It's a little too yellowy for me, but I want this type of gold. So I'm gonna look for one like that and then order that. So, all right, let me get to work. That way I can have fun doing that, and then I can come home and be with my babies. another work evening completed. Another event done. I'm heading home. I know you guys can't like really see me. I ended up picking up some Dozone. I wanted some noodles, like their beef stew noodle soup, but I'm like freaking starving. It's cold now. Also, they didn't add cilantro, which they normally do. I have like a compartment in my center console, so I kind of stuffed it in there. And I thought I ordered the naan, but I remember now that I didn't because my friend made some pozole. It's like Mexican soup. So I'm gonna pick it up on my way home. And I wouldn't be surprised if she tells me just to eat it there at her place, but I'm just gonna assume she's giving me a bowl and I'll just eat it at home. But so I kind of don't want to get full because she does have me eat it in front of her. I don't want to be like, hey, I've been hyped up to eat your food. I just spilled noodles all over me. Alright, I think I'm gonna just put the lid on. They put the noodles separately so they don't get soggy, but I kind of don't mind it. Oh. Now I gotta clean the inside of my car because I think the sauce is good. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit.
La boca del estómago, porque como he comido.
Negro así pues está fuerte, pero ya con la lechita.
Ya le eché la leche.
Oh, I think the rat had to go.
Okay, but if you were to take a picture like that with a girl, like would Betsy be like, oh, they're just friends?
That's cute. I'm not doing that.
We ended our evening out with a walk around the mall, and then we went for some ice cream at Cold Stone. Thank you guys so much for letting me be vulnerable with you guys, and I hope you're enjoying these vlogs just as much as I am. See you next time.